Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back with another video and I'm not excited for this video. I went on Instagram and I asked what video should I do? The first one to do it, the first comment, then I'll put it up and it said, say your favorite YouTuber's name 10,000 times. Well, my favorite YouTuber is Morgz. So, let's get started. I must say the first one, Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 wait. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I'm already tired of saying it. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. It's really hard to say Morgz fast, like Morgz, 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 Morgz. I feel like I'm not even saying Morgz anymore. I said Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I believe that's been like 2 minutes, so it's pretty good. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm not even saying Morgz anymore. Oh, I said it. So. It's already been 2 minutes and I'm sick of this. Morgz, 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 Morgz. 150 means I have 9,850 Morgz. You guys saw that pun? Morgz, Morgz. You feel me? That's enough. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I thought this was gonna make a lot easier. This is really annoying though. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I can't even say his name anymore. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. How does anybody do this? Morgz, 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 Morgz. I already want to quit. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I feel like I'm not even saying Morgz anymore. It's like, oh wait. I feel like I'm just saying Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh my god. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Siri, can you set a stopwatch for me? No, a stopwatch, not a timer. Alright, let's see how much longer this will be. Morgz, 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 more. Oh crap! I'm saying more. Wait. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Ah, god damn, bro. How do people do this? I can't say Morgz right anymore. God damn, I hate Morgz. Alright. He's not really my favorite YouTuber, but I don't think anybody's watching at this point. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. That's 400. I haven't even cleared 1,000. I have 10 of the thousands. How long has the stopwatch been? And I said less than 100. So let's see. Let's see what rate I'm going at. You know what I mean? Alright, only a minute, and I did a little bit less than 100, so we're fine. Morgz, 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 here, I'll take off, like, Morgz, 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 Morgz. 500. Okay. Only 9,500 left. Only. Morgz, 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 Morgz. 513. Alright. See if anybody's commented to see what other video ideas I would have done if this person would have saw it. It's better blow up because, oh, you know, do another Q&A. Yeah, that would have been a lot harder. Fuck, bro. Whoever, oh my god. Morgz, 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 oh fuck. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Almost 600. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I think I might be going a little crazy already, and I'm not even at 1,000. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I feel like I'd rather listen like every day, bro, or like a song like that for 10 hours more. And the only reason I say that is because, like, dude, I freaking hate Morgz. So, like, it's just so annoying having to say like, the same thing. And it's not even like saying Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake. You can keep on saying, but like Morgz, 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 Morgz. That was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It's like Morgz, 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 Morgz. It feels like you're not even saying the same thing. Like, just sucks, bro. Morgz, 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 Morgz. 700. See how shy I'm. I don't know why I'm checking so frequently. Like 7 minutes. So I've only been doing this for about 10 minutes. So I'm chilling. 10 minutes. So let's just say 500. 500 times 20. That's 10,000. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So 500 times 20. What? 10,000. 20 more of these. It's taking 7 minutes. 7 times 20. That's a lot of time left. 90 minutes to an hour 30 minutes. That actually, I'm chilling, bro. Morgz, 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 more. Oh, fuck. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I feel like I'm just going Morgz, like Morgz, 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 Morgz. Almost 1,000. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. At least I have this to help me. What? Pop. What kind of devil's work is this? It's not popping. Oh, thank you. Ooh, that was good. Oh, damn, I popped 3 at the same time. That's all of it? I got like 2 pops out of that and it's all gone. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, almost 1,000. More. Oh, shoot. Yo. Okay. I accidentally just restarted it. I was at 885, I think. Somewhere around there. Okay. Morgz, 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 Morgz. 900. Okay, 100 to go to 1,000. Each 100, I'm just gonna get a drink that way. So my mouth just gets drier and drier, so this will keep me good, I think. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Yo, what you doing? I'm making a video. I'm having to say Morgz is 10,000 times. I'm at 992. Yeah, you're my video right now. Aww.
Huh?
You're my video right now. I'm saying Morgz 10,000 times.
That's fun.
Yeah, look at my Instagram, okay? My story. I'm not even joking. I didn't even put it up there, bro. It said, say your favorite YouTuber 10,000 times. And, like, I was like, oh, Morgz would be easy. That's a simple, like, short word. No, while you're saying Morgz quickly, you say it like Mars or something like that. It's like really weird.
Yeah. Say Morgz.
Morgz. 1,000. Bennett. 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, you're
Yeah.
on camera right now. Hey, show like yourself. Say what's up, man.
What's up? Wait,
Hey.
are you recording off your webcam?
Yes, sir. I don't wanna waste all the storage on my SD card.
That's nice. Here, I want to show you pictures of the pupper.
All right, just text them to me, okay? I need to get back on my video. I need to finish this.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Morgz. 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 69. Oh, wait. There we go. 69. Morgz. My bad. Alright. Alright. Morgz. Alright, let me turn on my fan. It's getting kind of hot. Morgz. Alright, let me make the audio better for you guys. Alright, there we go. It's on low. Alright. Should got like an energy drink before this. Morgz. Alright, Bennett got a new dog. Let's see what it looks like. Oh. Oh. Morgz. What am I doing with my life? Why has it came down to this? Oh my god. Morgz. Morgz. Alright. There's no way I can do this. I mean, I'll try, but like, dude, I don't understand. 6, so I guess I'm probably not gonna have dinner tonight. See how long it's been. 20 minutes. So it's not bad. Dude, how am I this impatient that I'm like, want to quit at 20 minutes, dude? That's terrible, dude. Morgz. Alright, now it's cold. It went from hot to super cold. Morgz. Alright, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. But what is my dog doing? Excuse me, I'm making quality content right now. Yeah, you heard me. Morgz. I had one more. I said I want an extra. Morgz. 1,300. That means about 9,700 more. Should I say that? It sounds a lot worse than even 10,000. I don't know why. Morgz. Did I say that sometimes? I think so. $400. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. There we go, 30. Wait. Is that 40? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Maybe I just count 10 extra. I don't know. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. That was 12. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Shit sucks. Yo, I need some caffeine, like actually, like for real, to keep me fucking awake. Shit's killing me. I'm like dead tired. I really don't want to have to drink a Diet Coke. I hate them shits. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Hey guys, we've hit 30 minutes. Yay. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, let's see. Okay, I have a good angle. Alright. Please say this has been recording. Oh, thank God. Okay, 37 minutes, okay. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I'm gonna get a Diet Coke. I fucking hate them. Goddamn. Morgz, 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 Morgz. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Fuck, I hate this, dude. This is terrible. I wish I was Mr. Beast and I could just torture my friends instead of me, dude. That sounds so stupid, but like, it's actual factuals. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh shit. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz, Morgz. Okay. So, almost at 2,000, kinda, not really. Alright. I have an idea to rest my head on this. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Yeah. Get some water in my body. Oh shit, I don't know if you guys can see that label. Fuck. Just to be safe, you feel me? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. It's so stupid. So stupid. Morgz, 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 Morgz. God damn. Alright, let's get to 2000. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. We're at 48 minutes, so 48:30. Let's try to get to 2000 before 40 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna need a speed race because I'm at 38:46. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, I did it. Damn, 2000. Heck this. Heck it. I hecking hate it. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Shout out to 2019. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I hate that shit. How long was I at 1,000 for what felt like? Actually, it wasn't that long. It only took me like 20 minutes to get to 1,000. If you think about it, if I've ate more, you know, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Like, Morgz, 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 Morgz. God, dude, Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz. Alright, let me see if I actually, no, I'm good. Dude, if this was just counting, it'd be so much easier. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like, that's so easy. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, to give me some inspiration, I don't know if that clicked. Let's watch some Morgz. Not let's, because nobody's watching this. I feel like I'd rather not watch Morgz. Of course, he has an ad at the start of the video. You know, I'm not getting mad. Everybody does it, but like, Morgz, 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 Morgz. Fuck Morgz, fuck Morgz, fuck Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Dude, it's so bad. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Dude, look at this guy. Chocolate worms. Like, shut up. Maybe I'm just jealous that he's rich as fuck. Maybe. Why did I throw my phone over there? Yeah. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, that's 5. You know, I'm complaining too much. You know what I mean? You gotta be more positive. You know, pretty sure Morgz talks about positivity. You know, like our man of the month, Jake Paul. I should just like Gib 1,000 times, 10,000 times. Next time. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I'm actually going crazy. Like, I don't think you guys realize, like, what the hell is happening to my brain. Ew, what the fuck? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, dude. I'm taking way too long on just 200, dude. That is so small. Like, that's like, that 100 does not take that long. So, like, I need to just speed it up. Because, like, when I hit 2,000, I was at 45. It's been, wait, no. I was at 40. And it's taking me 7 minutes to get to 250? What? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. What next? Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Yo, the crazy thing is, each class period at school is about 55 minutes, and this is like worse than math. If you guys, nobody's watching this, but I'm basically just talking to myself. But that shit's so boring. But math is, my teacher makes me fall asleep every single time. Like, I don't get her. I'm just gonna start drawing on my desk like I do in class, but I'll erase this. Morgz, 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 Morgz. You know, I might actually just get paper. Now it looks stupid. I actually own this desk. There we go. It came right off. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. If anybody's watching this part, if you can guess what this is, I'll give you $10,000. Well, who this is. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I thought this would only be a video that was like an hour 30 minutes, you know, like maybe even I could even do it quicker, right? You feel me? So it's 51 minutes and I only have about 1/5 done, so I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this shit. Like, I really like. People are doing fun things. Like, damn, bro. Alright, well, the quicker I go, the quicker I'll finish. So. Let's do this. Morgz, Morgz, Morgz. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Okay. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Dude, what am I doing, bro? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, 1/4 away. 1/4 of the way. So, how long has it been? So, I'm gonna guess it'll be about 4 hours, 20, around there. And I wasn't even trying to make a joke out of that, but it's been 55 minutes, but like the farther I go, the slower I get. So it could even be 5 hours. Like, I don't know. But let's hope not. Let's hope not. Yo, if I could like skip 500, I would do that so quickly, bro. Like, you don't even understand. Let me make sure the angle's still good. Alright, I can lower this like a little bit. Alright, man, we're chilling. Wait, how long? How long? Okay, an hour. It's been an hour. Okay, so let's hurry up. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh, I'm stupid. Why would I start at 7 o'clock? Now I'm gonna be super hungry. Like, oh, I'm already really hungry, dude. I don't want to go downstairs and get food though. Damn it. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, 6. So fuck, I'm so hungry. Alright guys, I'm gonna go run downstairs and get Alright. Don't have anything good to eat. And I don't even have milk. And I got and I got Cheerios everywhere. So I'm just gonna pour it into my cup. And then I can just like drink it basically. So chilling, man. Morgz, Morgz, Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz. If I say that my head doesn't count, like, bam, I just said it. I just said it 7,400 times in my head. So I did 1,040. I'm not even funny. Why am I talking? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Can't have it on that number. $7 hour in. Probably finish around 10 or 11. But I'm gonna make the best out of it. So that said, Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh shit. Morgz, Morgz. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Give me an M. Give me an O. Give me an R. Give me a G. Give me a Z. Fuck do I do a Z? What does that spell? Morgz. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. There we go. Morgz, 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 Morgz. No. I've almost said Morgz 3,000 times. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Don't even want to think about this anymore. Like, maybe I should just like finish tomorrow. %80 of me wants to give up, and then like the other is like, bro, I can't upload it first of all if I don't finish, and then like the other. So like, I just waste my time. I just wasted my time. And like, you could waste somebody's money or something, but like, bro, you'll never get time back. You can get money back any day. Like, that's the thing, bro. You have a ticking time clock on your back, bro. It's a crazy thing. So, I ain't gonna waste my time. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well make it count. So I'm gonna say Morgz at 10,000 times. Oh, shit, I just said it. Every single one counts, even though I think I haven't even counted half of them. Because whenever I say Morgz like 1,000 times, I end up shortcutting myself when I think I'm counting. But I'm really not clicking it, but I'm counting. But I can't be like, oh, I'll just add 10, because then it's not, certain. I'd rather go over than under, so. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, so it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. Started to take me longer to do 1,000. A lot longer. But going fast is just, it's giving me AIDS. Morgz. 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 I keep on spitting when I talk. Like Morgz. 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 What am I doing? Like, why am I doing this, man? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. No way I'm going to do this, bro. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go for a speed round. Just gonna go super consistent. Try to finish this next 2 hours. Let's see. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh shit. It's just ad. That's fine. Yeah. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Okay, 3,200. 200 and like Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Time to go on another FaceTime. They probably won't answer that, to be honest. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Yo, I'm recording a video right now.
Huh?
Bennett was in it like an hour ago. I'm recording a video right now. I'm saying Morgz 10,000 times. I'm at 3,000.
You're saying what?
Morgz 10,000 times.
Oh, nice.
It's been like an hour, 20 minutes or something like that. It sucks, dude. I'm like...
Why don't you just, what was I just about to say?
Morgz, 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 Morgz. What?
Why would you have cuts in it, like when you're cutting this out?
Oh, I'm not gonna cut you out. Yeah, bro, this is all in the video, bro. It's like gonna be like basically 100% raw.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you follow my Wooster TV Instagram, so I put first video idea I'm gonna make. It was say your favorite YouTubers name 10,000 times. So it's like, oh, Morgz will be funny, you know what I mean? No, I didn't add that. Yeah, but I'm at 3,300. And I have about 6,700 more to go. And I'm
You can do this. Wait, are you gonna upload the 2 hours of footage?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all you fix.
Huh?
You know that one thumbnail where they're like in the should something like that.
I will. Yeah, but I'm just so dead right now. Like, I want to get like some food to eat, like some real food, not Cheerios. Like,
I feel you, bro.
bro, we're gonna get some. We're gonna get some storage, bro.
Oh yeah, I bought Sucker Stars stuff tonight, so I'll do it tomorrow night and then edit the video. Well,
Wait,
you're not gonna. Are you
you
gonna
got some
upload it
what
over
stuff?
the weekend?
What
Are
did you
you
say?
gonna upload it? Are you gonna? Upload
No.
it?
What did you say before that? You got some. You said you got some what stuff?
I already got something tonight, so then tomorrow night I guess I'll get it.
Oh, so you'll be able to like send it to me?
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'll just give you my login stuff, and then you can log into my account. No, I'm joking.
How would that work?
And then you could upload it on my.
I wouldn't get your storage.
No. I'm saying when you're done, you just sign into my account and upload it.
I mean, why can't I?
Cause I don't trust you with my channel.
You don't?
No. Not with my login stuff.
You don't?
Well, I mean, do you trust your stuff with me?
Easily. Want me to tell you it right now?
Yeah.
Alright. Go to YouTube.
Oh. Say it right now, right into the mic.
Hold on, you just lagged. What'd you say?
Say it right into the mic. What's your login?
Oh no, not in the mic. I don't want them to hear my account.
Alright, here. I'll even show you. I muted it. I'm muting it. Look. Alright, bye, Everett. Love you.
You don't want me to tell you?
No, I don't care that much. I'm not even gonna go on it.
Alright.
Bye. Love you.
It was my alt account anyways.
Alright, see ya. Alright, I'm not just waste so much time, but alright. Morgz. Hey. Alright, but what am I doing? Why? Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, I had to turn that fan off. It was getting too cold. Morgz, 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 Morgz. How quick did Mr. Beast say 10,000? Let's see. Probably did in like an hour. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh shit. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, well, let's see his Logan Paul thing. I mean, I feel like this is just the most like, you feel me? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz.
Is it recording? Recording? Yep. Alright. Hopefully, I don't screw this up. Alright. Well, Logan Paul. 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 Logan Paul.
Wow. He didn't. Wow. He did it in 10 minutes. Like, I mean, not 10 minutes. 2 hours. Okay. So, gotta be more like my man. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Need some music or something. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Morgz. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh wow, it's super loud. Now I can listen to Fergie. Morgz. The fuck was that? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz, Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I just opened my eyes right on like. It's crazy. Ain't go style, we sweep it. Why does it always restart right there? See when they close it. They were loaded. When we go style, we sweep it. Alright. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I'm trying to say it's like the beat, bro. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh, that's fast. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Why? Why is this song just always restarting? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz, Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. The fuck? Alright, this is a fast song. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz. Morgz. Morgz and I'm better. Oh fuck, just started singing this song. Never. Hey. Bro. Are you serious? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Ooh, Forrest Gump. Morgz, 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 jeez. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I just gotta go Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 and Morgz. Who shoot trappy drummer on my phone or with my dog like Scooby-Doo. By my lucky charm, but the diamonds are like Fruity Loop. Who I bust up out the coop, I might just shoot a Jew. He acting tough, I might just have to show him what that Ruger do. Are you serious? The song just restarts again. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. That's all I hear, bro. I'll go a little cuckoo. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Almost halfway. Which 2 hours, you know, it's been about 2 hours, but just keep on trying to pick it up, feel me? I'm getting kind of tired of this playlist. I've listened like the same song so many times during school today. I'll never get old of a Lil Uzi, so... Listen to classic Bad Bougie. Morgz, 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 Morgz on Morgz, 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 Morgz on Morgz, more Morgz, 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 Morgz on Morgz, Morgz, more Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Why the... Actually... But Money Longer so good. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Fuck. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz. Halfway. Alright. Let's see what I'm at. We throw all money in the spiral. Every time your girl hear my song, yeah, turn her right into my hell. She shake her ass, do the eye roll, gotta ski. Not even 2 hours left. I mean, not even 2 hours in. Well, actually, no, 2 hours. But on here, it doesn't say 2 hours. So, alright, basically I have another 2 hours, some minutes left. But I'm just, go quick. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Wait a second. How much money did he fucking give me? Wait a second. 5, 7. That's fine. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. this song. I know it hurts sometimes, you get over it. You'll take another life to live. Morgz. Hurts him. Damn. Ooh, EXO Tour Life. I haven't heard that song in a while. Alright. Morgz. Oh shit. Alright. Dude, I swear, I hate. Dude, this is like. That's gonna be like my least favorite word. It's gonna start just. I'm just gonna start saying in my dreams and stuff. At least I'm like super awake. Like. Shout out to Coke, bro. How much caffeine are they putting in this shit? Shit, where the hell was the caffeine? Oh, could you say a story about? Dude, where does it say it here? I guess it's a lot of caffeine though. Morgz. Oh shit, I can't do that. Morgz. Shit. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Morgz. I'm literally. God. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz No drip. Just take a look at my fit. Look at my fit. Yeah. You're running my way. That shit. Morgz. Okay, so 6,000. Let's check the time. I'm guessing these to get to 1,000, they're taking me about 10 minutes, maybe longer. I don't think so. Though. They're really not taking that long. I can maybe finish this in the next. I can maybe finish this in 3 hours. So. Morgz. Alright, I can't do this shit. Morgz. The fuck is this, dude? It's terrible. Fuck, bro. I should not pick ABG Neo. I love you, but I love your songs, but you better with Crime Life Cast. Damn. I've been alright. Morgz. No, my prime. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna stay focused for like the next like 20 minutes. I'll try. Live. Alright, alright, this one. Alright, 100 straight right here. Till 515. Oh no, I can't do it. This is fire! Oh my gosh, where's this song been? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. How long has it been? Really, it's not been that long, bro. It's crazy. Two hours, 18 minutes. That's not that bad. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh shit. Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. No, I'm joking. Morgz, 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 Alright, alright. With 2,999 more. Morgz. Ah. All right. What time is it? Is it 8:20? Okay. It hasn't even been 3 hours yet, so we're chilling. Hasn't even been 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay. We're chilling, bro. I'll have this done in 25 minutes. Wait, no. Take that back. 35 minutes. Morgz. Alright, it's only been 2 minutes, and I've done like almost around. We go slime with sweep it. Running up party, I'm geeking. I'ma go fuck up your weekend. I put the rip in the price and I think it means they got me some sneakers. Oh my god, bro, it sounds so good. Morgz. See where the ghost is stuck on the block poster. Heat up his Glock, toasted. The cops gonna see where the ghost is. I know, little bro, what's on still here? I know. Morgz. Alright. 7,500. Chilling. Alright. How many minutes was that? Only 3 minutes, okay. So far I'm going 100 a minute. So that means I'm gonna be done a little bit, but I know I probably won't be able to keep that. Morgz. How much time has it been? 2 hours 35 minutes. Really need to answer this call, but sorry, I'm gonna have to call you in about 30 minutes. Yo. Yo. Yo.
Yo, what's good, bro?
So. Oh, well, I have this challenge where I have to say Morgz 10,000 times, and I'm at 7,730. Morgz. It's this person that nobody likes. No, 7,732. Morgz. No, 7,732. Oh, I see what you're saying. Alright, here, yeah, I just added it. What? It's not so it's this YouTuber, and basically, yeah, just nobody likes him. Not videos, like 36. Yeah, I've already looked through, all of them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. So I got the warm-up ball handling, and I got a lot of Coach K talking, giving this speeches and stuff. I got when they were when you were upstairs doing the workout stuff, I got them doing the like passing it around and cutting and all that kind of stuff. Um, uh, I think so. I'm not 100% sure to be honest though. So they're on my computer, but I could try to get them to my phone. Um it's my computer at home, but I have a hard drive, so I can move it to my laptop, and then the best way to do it if I don't see you anytime soon is if on my birthday at Red Robin I can just airdrop it to you or like anyway like that. Oh, for real? Where at? Cambridge? Alright. Oh, wait. No. This is just. Let me put everything on the hard drive because that takes 2 seconds. And then I'll just give my brother the hard drive. Yeah. Alright. Alright, bet. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through like millions of videos though, but they'll be all in one section. Alright, see ya. Alright, bye. Alright, that took way too much time, dude. Alright. Well, for Morgz. Alright, let's go. Morgz. God damn it. Morgz, 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 Morgz. What the? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh shit, bro. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. No, Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. All right, you know what? Speed round, baby. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Bro. I swear to God, bro. Oh my God, bro. My breath. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Bro, what the? Bro, why is it so annoying, bro, to do? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Dude, what the fuck, bro? Doctor, red shot in my daughter. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. You know what? I'm not gonna stop till I say so I get 10,000. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, Morgz, Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Bro, I just like skipped like about 50,000. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. What the hell am I even doing, bro? Morgz, 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 Morgz. Wait, Morgz, 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 Morgz. Bro. Morgz, 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 Morgz. One more 1,000 to go. Let's go. Come on. Let's do this. Let's finish this quickly. I'm so tired. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. 899 to go. Let's go. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Stop restarting the song. I love this song, bro. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I feel like I'm just doing wah, like that's all I hear right now. Better. I don't know. I have to rewatch it to see if I'm actually doing it. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, 7 hour more, it's 8:50, I gotta finish before 9. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Shit, yeah. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. 500 more to go, baby. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Mom, what's the timer at? That plus 7 minutes. You feel me? So 2:55. So I've been doing this for about 3 hours. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Oh, I failed the challenge. I tried to do it under 3 hours, I think. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. God damn, bruh. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Only 180. Only 198 left. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. I could go the rest of the time without. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, here, I'm just gonna finish it. Fuck this. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright. Stop right there real quick. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, guys. I quit. Yep, I can't do it anymore. I cannot say Morgz. Morgz, 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 Morgz. Alright, guys, we're gonna do 100,000. Psych. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, bye. I don't want to record anymore. I said bye. Go away. Yo, is my OBS not on or something? Oh shit.